Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. A real worthwhile article to read on Western Center for Journalism. Congress sees mass exodus of Obamacare supporters. Well, it looks like a number of them in the Senate have decided to retire. Yeah, one of the members of the Senate that's going to retire, guess how long he's been chomping at the public trough? How about 58 years? Can you believe it? 58 years playing senator. And he's out of Michigan. Representative John Dingell. Johnny's going to retire. And according to what this article says, so are a number of other representatives. Starting with Tom Harkin, he's pulling the pin. Chris Dodd, well, he should have gone to prison over the housing crisis. Patrick Kennedy, oh yeah. Henry Waxman, he's a real piece of work, that Waxman guy, isn't he? Yeah. George Miller and Max Baucus. Now, if you remember Max, he's the guy that was like the chief architect for this Obamacare. He's also the one that said it's a train wreck. You know what I mean? He goes this way and that way. You never know which way they're going to go. The only thing that I think that's come out of this that's good is, number one, we're getting rid of all this dead wood, which is a good thing. But number two, the American people have learned something. They've learned that the elected representatives shouldn't be in the positions that they're in. They do not read any of the bills that they sign into law. What they do is they vote party line, period. They don't care about the American people. They don't care about doing the right thing for the American people. All they care about is how they can enrich themselves. You want to bet that more than 90% of these guys that are retiring are multimillionaires? And you want to bet that very few of them had any means to begin with? Yeah, that's how they earn their keep, by knowing how to take advantage of the system, creating laws that protect them and don't protect us. Now, did you know that a senator or a congressman cannot be charged with sexual harassment? Yeah, they cannot be charged. You ever wonder why they built that law in? I mean, think about it. Huh? They cannot be charged with sexual harassment. Well, you can. The American people can. Huh? One of their most favorite laws that works in their favor is insider trading. Yeah, like when Nancy Pelosi had learned that Paulson was going to bail out the banks. What did she do? Oh, she ran down to her broker. This is Nancy. Could you just give me a whole bunch of that Visa stock? Yeah, that's what she did. I think they made like $6 million pretty much overnight. Yeah, there was another story that I did on Nancy and her hubby. They both apparently bought buildings in downtown San Francisco near the waterfront. And neither one of these buildings had access to public transportation. So the buildings were not that easily rented. They were apartment buildings. And so what she did was she got onto a committee, and the committee, one of the bills she pushed through was to bring a rail line to the harbor front, to bring in more business to the harbor front. But what's interesting is the line went relatively close to both of hers and her husband's building. And once that happened, well, they made 150% profit. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do. And that's just one example. There's all kinds. Who was it? A gentleman wrote a book, and I did a bunch of videos on him as well. And he pointed out all of these crimes that are committed by the representatives in Washington. I can't remember the name of the book. I can't remember the name of the guy, but I will. And I'll make another little clip to bring your focus on that. Again, I did a bunch of videos on that, but it was like about 1.5 years ago. It'll come to me. And when it does, I'll let you know as well. Anyway, I'm really glad that these folks are going on to bigger and better adventures. It opens up the door for possibly new Republicans to replace them. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Obamacare. I'm just amazed that it's still hanging in. You know? Distract, divert, to do what? To do what? To deceive. That's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about. It was never designed to do anything other than what it's doing, which is to take our focus off of what's really going on. Oh, what do you think? I told you what I think.